We are leaving Stord and Leirvik behind. Leirvik is in into this cove in here, and it's a really good marina. And we are heading across the fjord as far as we can go almost. And we are going to visit an island called Romsa. So that's where we are going to anchor tonight. That's the plan anyway. This is heading in the Hardangerfjord. This is out to the ocean. Over by this island there's a sunken ship. It sank in 1985. It's a British trawler, I guess. It was stripped for anything valuable, and it was towed to be scrapped, and the tow broke and the ship drifted ashore and sank. It lies in about 10 meters of water, 10 to 15 meters of water, so it would be nice to be able to get in there. I'm not sure. The map says that there are masts visible in the water, but I don't know. I don't think so. That could be old information. So yeah. Otherwise, beautiful day, light winds. We're just gonna glide over. I was expecting to have the winds behind me, but as usual in this fjord, if they forecast something, that's most likely the only wind you're not gonna get. So yeah. We're just using the winds that we have and gliding across. So light winds, sunshine. I need a cup of coffee. It's gonna sort itself out soon, and yeah, I'm enjoying the day. So we are about halfway across. We are passing the first islands now. Right on our starboard side here, that's Ilholmene. If I can turn around, these islands are Ilholmene. And the mainland, or the key sticking out here, that is where we anchored a couple of nights ago. I think the community that I guess you won't be able to make out behind this fish farm is Bavaria, and the anchorage we used was Svinavika. Yeah, the anchor is down. Been for a while. It was really sunny and nice, and we just relaxed and had dinner and so on. So now the sun has just gone down and the area is quiet off. This is a public set of islands. It's 6 small islands all in one. They are called Romsa Øyane. This is the main island, and there's different other islands around. They're all public, as a public place that you can tie up. All the docks are public. Anyone can use them, so it's quite good, but we chose to anchor. Tomorrow I guess we will throw the dinghy in the water and have an explore. This used to be one big farm, all of these islands, and in the 1800s at some point they were divided into, I think it was 9 different smaller farms. So there's a whole community out here. So yeah, it was quite interesting to read. I'll have a look around on shore tomorrow. There's a lot of boats tied up around here, so it's been a bit of dinghies racing around, and that's fine. That's what kids do when they have a chance, and I'm fine with that. I used to do it myself. So yeah, I think it's great that young kids get to experience boating by themselves in controlled areas like this. So yeah, really protected bay in here, so glad we chose this anchorage. I'm gonna cut the camera and head inside and try to stay warm. It's summer, but it's not really hot. Today has been warm, it's been beautiful. The sail over here was perfect. So we're gonna stay for a few days, and I'm gonna get my flex skate part Monday perhaps, and yeah, take it from there. So we're gonna hang out here in this area for a bit. So we are out for a quick evening sail. We're just swapping anchorage. So we are moving the boat to the other side of the island to hide from some gusty easterly that's coming tomorrow. Looking at the mountain formation around here, something tells me that that's going to be a bit gusty, and perhaps a wind channel that could create more wind than the forecast says. So instead of being exposed on this side of the island, we are heading to a small cove that is called Old Harbor in English, or Gammelhavn in Norwegian, and that is probably the really old harbor that was used many hundred years ago. There's nothing there now except a small dock and a mooring buoy, I think. Perhaps that's been removed. So I guess we will be there in less than half an hour. We will be anchored. So it's just around this nib, and we came from in between these two sailboats. And today is actually the first time that I ever sailed off the anchor, and I'm a bit proud of that, and my wife is embarrassed. So it all went perfect, so I'm really happy. We had plenty of power in the battery, so I was not worried about using the windlass to pull up the anchor. I need to start the engine to back in the anchor in the new anchoring spot anyway, so we'll gain back the power lost. Yeah, it's the next morning. We slept well. This is a perfectly calm and nice anchorage. It's called Gamle Havn and means old harbor. I think there is, if you look underneath the trees there, that has been a dock at some point. Not the original one, but I guess they've put up something. So you can get ashore with a smaller boat, I guess. I'll swoop around with the camera and let you have a look. And then I'm gonna put the dinghy on the foredeck. Because I don't think we're gonna row ashore today. It's raining on and off, and now it's a little bit of a break in the weather, and I guess it's not gonna last long. So I'm gonna get to work and get the dinghy up. I guess there is blowing a bit on the other side of the island where we were anchored yesterday. You can hear the wind is blowing hard in the trees, so I'm glad we moved anchorage. That's good. Now I got to get the dinghy up because it looks like another rain shower is coming. Well, it's not a sunny day. Right now it's not too bad, but it was raining cats and dogs just a little while back. We lifted anchor not too long ago and set off. The winds is rather gusty around here, but now we are in front of a tall mountain at Romsa, so that the wind travels around it. So in front of it, it's quite calm. So I guess when we reach the end of this calm, it's gonna really be windy. So the winds has been forecasted to be gusty, so I put reefs in that matches the gusts. So yeah, in some gusts I can feel we are a bit overpowered, but otherwise they're short-lived, so I'm not going to reef down any further. We are heading back to Leirvik. It's not much to see today, it's grey and miserable. I'll swoop around with the camera and let you have a look at summer sailing in Norway. Otherwise, hand steering. Looking forward to get the autopilot working again. So I'll show you around now. So as you can see, it's quite grey and miserable. The island in the background there, that is Romsa, that's where we left from. And this big island here with this mountain, that is Borgundøya. So it seems like we are closing up on the windy patch again, so I'll focus on sailing now. This is the approach to Leirvik. So you're keeping our course a little bit higher because then we can fall off to enter the harbor area. This is the industrial harbor. They build ships and oil rigs and whatnot in here. There are all the sailboats out. There was a barge with a crane on it. I don't think you can make it out, but I was wondering what the heck is that guy doing. It looked like a sailboat, but as we got a little bit closer, the white crane turned out not to be a sail but a crane, so that solved the problem, or a puzzle. Yeah, it's dark and grey, but it's been a nice sail. I enjoyed sailing in weather like this. If you look behind us, it's quite miserable, but the sail has been okay. Not not too windy actually, better than expected. So yeah, good sailing.